What's going on YouTube? Jay Clark the Jumper here, and I am struggling today. I got a comment from Kevin Knight, and Kevin, first and foremost, thank you for the comment. Really appreciate it. He said, dude, you're killing it. Thank you. As a scientist, would you consider doing a quick video explaining the strength versus velocity relationship in jumping? Now, Kevin is referring to the force velocity curve, and I'm gonna drop that right here. This is what strength and conditioning trainers use when they are focusing on, creating their periodization for training and utilizing this inverse relationship between speed and strength. So as you are utilizing your strength, you're not gonna have the speed. So think about max deadlift. When you've ever picked up the heaviest amount of weight and you've lifted it up, it doesn't move really fast. It's, you're going to kind of labor through it, and it's going to be really slow, and you're struggling, but you're moving a lot of weight, and you feel it and you understand it, versus when you're, let's say, picking up something really light, but you're focusing on exploding and being as powerful as you can be, or sprinting, or even jumping. When you're applying that force fast, you're not going to be as strong in the sense of the same way you kind of did that deadlift. So how this relates to jumping is utilizing or understanding that relationship and breaking down different styles of jumping. Now you have your strength jumpers and you have your speed jumpers. Now when you're looking at your strength jumpers versus your speed jumpers, your strength jumpers tend to be 2-foot style, not necessarily fast. I wouldn't call it fast, but a lot of times we use the term powerful. Whereas a speed jumper, you hear the term elastic, and it's fast, and it's not necessarily always powerful. It's kind of slower, and you can see the different styles of jump along this curve. So what Kevin is talking about is Kevin is saying that there needs to be a balance, and I completely agree with Kevin that even if you're a speed jumper or a strength jumper, you need the other one. So if you're a speed jumper and you're really focusing on utilizing speed to get up off the ground, you still need to be strong, and if you're a strength jumper, you still need to be fast. And when you work on the other attribute, you will find you will have more success in terms of gaining vertical. So one thing that I have been moved by when I was a little kid, I read an article, and I think it was kind of like Sports Illustrated for Kids or something like that, and it talked about Michael Jordan. One of the reasons why Michael Jordan was so great was he would take one of his weaknesses and make it one of his strengths for the next season. In the off season, he worked with that. So what I would do is I would look at my training and look at where I'm falling within this spectrum, because I'm not always when you classify yourself as a speed jumper and a power jumper, it's not like, oh, I'm always a speed jumper or I'm always a power jumper. I firmly believe that you're fluctuating through this continuum. So when I'm looking at this, I know if I'm a strength speed guy, hey, I need to add some more speed in my training so I can kind of get to that power range, and the goal is to always move to that power range, because that's for jumping, for me, and this is my belief, I think that's the best place to be. When you're marrying your speed and your strength, you will have the best performance. So if you're really fast and you feel like you're blowing through takeoffs and you can't really get off the ground, that's when I would kind of go back into the weight room and add some strength training to get stronger, to withstand the speed that you're putting into it, and vice versa. So I really hope this video helps. I really hope you guys understand this force velocity curve a little bit more. To be honest, this is the third time I am shooting this video. Every other time I kind of started rambling on, and I don't want to ramble. I don't want to make it more complicated. I've found in my training, the more I simplify things, the easier it is for me to focus on the performance and not overthink. In the past, I've done a video about astronomers and astronauts, and I definitely try to live in the astronaut land where, you know, you're just doing it and not overthinking everything. So with it, all I'm saying is you need to have both speed and strength. If you lean towards one style, that's okay. You can still work on that attribute that, you know, you're lacking to make yourself a better, you know, speed jumper versus strength jumper. That's all I have today. Really hope it helps. Thank you so much, Kevin, for the comment. If you guys have any other ideas for videos that you guys want to share, comment them below. If you have any questions, comment below. I will try to answer. If not, somebody else will try to answer. By the way, you guys rock for doing that. I think it's awesome that I have such an amazing fan base that is so helpful to everybody. Let's keep it up. Let's keep the comments positive. Let's keep helping each other grow and be the best athlete, be the best people that we possibly can be. Support the Do the Impossible movement by getting yourself some merch. Check out my website, www.jclarkthejumper.com. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care. God bless.